Think I just found Chuck Norris. Well, hey everybody. I'm back again with another YouTube video, as you may notice. I have a new sound to me and probably a new video quality as you're watching this video. Um, so just today, I went out and got myself a new microphone. 30 bucks well spent, I should say. From here on out, videos won't sound like they're being recorded in a bathroom stall. They'll actually have some decent sound quality to them. Sometimes maybe a little too much. I noticed it picks up key clicks and whatnot in the background, but I guess that's just something I'm gonna have to accept when it comes to tabletop microphones. Yeah. So here we are, back again in EverQuest, right where we left off in West Corona. This video is a little more of a smaller video today, or tonight I should say. Just making this video to give you guys a brief update as to quality changes. I switched my recording software over from GeForce, which is NVIDIA standard with a graphics card through GeForce Experience. Switched from that over to OBS Studio, so I'm kind of experimenting with that right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and say sorry for any any quality things that may happen. Sorry if I keep staring at the ceiling beam too. It's just kind of throwing me off looking at these. But yeah. So anyhow. I do apologize for any quality changes you might see in some of these videos. Still kind of experimenting around with a streaming or a video recording software to see where I can kind of get with my quality, with what I have to work with. So far, this is actually working pretty nicely. I've noticed that this studio software picks up stuff a little more crisp on the screen. Everything doesn't blur. I noticed in all my older videos I have a terrible recording issue where like text and everything would become pretty much unreadable to the viewer, to you guys, the viewing audience, and yeah, that kind of bugs me whenever I look at my older videos that I made when I first began this channel a long time ago. And I've always kind of hated that when I watch those videos and I'm like, man, sometimes there's stuff in there where I'm like, I can't even read what the screen says, what's in the text box, which it's very important to be able to, see that in the videos that I make for this game because, well, the text box tells you everything in this game. Obviously, there's no audible dialogue when talking to somebody. So if I were to walk over to this guy, I'm pretty sure those of you guys that play this game, you hail, you can only read. You can't hear the dude talking to you. Still think this guy looks like Chuck Norris in face paint, but hey, that's just me. But yeah, you need to read the text to be able to understand what's going on, and I feel like me being lazy, not changing streaming services, recording services, or recording software, I should say, kind of leaves you guys neglected on that point. So I'm very sorry about that, but hey, this is an improvement from here on out, and yeah, we'll see where we get with this newfound software that I've been using. So without further ado, here we are, still left off in West Corona on my level 5 wizard. It is currently dark outside, so can't do much in the sense of being a human in this game. Can't see anything, and well, hell, can't really hear anything either. Whenever it's this, that guy scared the death out of me. Can't really hear much either out in this game, especially since I have the sound cranked down just a little bit to be able to accommodate, me having a voice. That guy just disappeared. Having a voice needs to be heard in my videos. It kind of makes it a little bit difficult whenever you can't really balance the two sounds. One's overwhelming the other. So, yet again, I'm very, very sorry about that, you guys. Speaking of which, I need to make sure that I have things kind of at a reasonable point here. Let's go about 30. Yeah, so it allows me to hear the game just a little bit more. That's actually a little bit loud right there. Let's crank that down. That's the way nighttime sounds in this biome. Very cheesy Halloween noises, it sounds like, I know. But here we are, another guard tower. This is the second one that I showed you guys in the last video before entering the barbarian village. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys just a nice little update here tonight and just say, hey, I got some new recording software going, some new microphone technology at my disposal. So this allows me to be able to communicate a little more efficiently with you guys, as well as being able to, have my video quality overall improve just a little bit. So that's always pretty nice, especially since I plan to make these videos a little more frequently. It helps to have software that makes it, less of a problem to deal with and gives me more more the ability to just kind of quickly hop on and be like, I can make a video now, I can make something to put out there if I feel like it. So yeah, that's all I really have to say for this video, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have viewed this video, please drop a like. It just kind of lets me know that people are watching out there. I kind of feel like, I mean, I do understand that me having left for such long periods of time kind of makes the videos not really, in anybody's feed anymore, because, well, you disappear for such a long period of time. Your videos become increasingly, worthless. Nobody wants to watch them because, you're seen as a YouTuber that just makes kind of a video here and there and disappears into the darkness for a long time, which I will admit, yes, I have, because if you look at the time spans between most of my videos, it's months on end before I get back to you guys, and that really does suck, because it just doesn't establish any kind of consistency with the videos. It kind of leaves a lot to be desired. Not kind of, it does, because I'm, leaving you guys out of the loop here. I'm not telling you guys anything, just kind of vanishing. So hopefully that'll stop now, because that's starting to bother me, because whenever I look at my channel, I'm like, if anybody really does just watch these videos, they're going to be very disappointed, because I seem to just kind of leave the drop of a hat and not return. I need to get more motivated to make videos, that's for certain. I kind of just comes in spurts where I'm like, I got nothing to do, so might as well make a video. So instead of doing this kind of stuff whenever I have nothing to do, maybe I should really prioritize it and make it a make it a priority, instead of just having this as kind of a little bit of an entertaining thing to do whenever I'm bored or whatnot. So, but yeah, that's enough rambling for another video in a row. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I really do mean it. It means a lot to be able to have people that view these videos. Even if it's a few of you guys, I really do appreciate it. I do understand that it's hard to get audiences to watch this game, given it's very dated. It's 25 years old this year, so that's a long time ago. I mean, all these graphics were built for older computers like Pentium 3 and whatnot, not modern day Ryzen 5 technology and the crazy graphics cards we have out there today and processing systems. I mean, look at the resolution. It's a box. Look at the UI. The UI itself is cumbersome and not perfect. So that's just the nature of this game. It was a pioneer in the field for its time. So, but I like it. It has some kind of a charm to it, even though it looks rather goofy whenever you look at it. I mean, look at the visuals. This looks like a very, very poorly graphic house, which it's supposed to be a cabin, but the outside looks like the inside. There's a door here you can't go through. I'm very, very tall compared to this door, and the real door's right there. So, it's silly in some places, but it's a fun game nonetheless. It's a great game when you really want to get down and get immersed into it. So, but yeah, I mean, I really do hope to get more people to view these videos, because I do love to have an audience that I can kind of come back to and communicate with, and just have my own little group of people to say, we're here and we're just having a good time, making videos, making content, being silly, doing things, going on adventures, which that's what this game is really about. So it's more the adventure than the actual goal itself. So, I need to take that into account when making these videos. But yep, so I'm going to leave it off there, folks. Thank you guys so much for coming here tonight to view this video. And yeah, I'll get back with you soon. So I'm very excited to have this new technology to make these videos better, and hopefully it improves things all around for all of us, right? Well, without further ado, have a good night.